Today, we become legends.
Hi, welcome back to the monthly meme showcase on the r/Gank subreddit. If you're new to this series, I basically hop onto the r/Gank subreddit, laugh at some memes. You guys seem to enjoy it as well. I mean, sometimes even add my own meme edits in, and it's a right good laugh. So let's just jump right in with the first meme today. So checking lore before the new god release is mandatory. So the death of Maui, this looks like some kind of Wikipedia entry. His last trick, which led to his death, involved the goddess Hainenuptitepa. In an attempt to make mankind immortal, he changed into a worm and Maui entered her vagina, intending to leave her through her mouth while she slept, but was crushed by the obsidian teeth in her vagina. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of glad they didn't incorporate that into his kit in the actual game, you know, that's some interesting lore right there. And then, yeah, who would win, Maui versus Obsidian Shard for the obsidian teeth? I mean, you know, both kind of involve penetration in a certain way, right? That's all I'm saying. It's a casual match. Chill. And if you rock, cancel that I'm the greatest good game with Godzilla versus King Kong, and then a nice Doge with a gigantic baseball bat just slapping them silly, telling them what's for. Have fun, please. Which one of you guys? Let me know down below. Are you one of the chads fighting it out with the you rock, cancel that spam and the I'm the greatest good game, or are you the fun police Doge, making sure everyone has fun? Did anyone ever wonder why that's the case? These are your buffs. Yup, and you always call them by their colours. Yup, oh, I know exactly where this one's going already. So you wouldn't make sense to call the speed buff by its colour as well. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So what is this speed buff? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's called, why everyone calls it speed buff. It's just kind of how it is. I guess just back in the day, everyone decided to call it speed. I mean, some people call it orange and some people call it yellow. So maybe that confusion is why people call it speed. Because I know personally that I even have like friends like who will call it orange or will call it yellow, like in different contexts. And so I suppose that might be why. My friend is too funny. Oh, Liz Truss, yeah. As a Brit, I'm probably going to enjoy this one. Liz Truss resigns and will become the shortest serving PM in British history. Yeah, she lasted 44 days, and now we have a new Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. God damn, that bitch F6 to 10 minutes. Yeah, she basically just came into Parliament, got soloed like 6 times in a row, went 0-6, and then F6 at 10 minutes. That's pretty much what happens in British politics nowadays. Gotta hop onto this meme. The toxic teammate who wants to surrender. Do you yield? The rest of the team, laughter, we do not. So is this from like the Mario movie or something? I don't really know what this is from, but it's a funny one. I like it. I gotta say though, that Bowser looks kind of terrifying. Like if I saw that in one of my dreams, it would definitely become a nightmare immediately. We've all been there before. Oh, we got a video here. Oh, it's A-Train. Wow, I'm only 2 games away from Diamond 1. Nothing could go wrong. The most brain-dead, ass-backwards teammates alive. Yeah, pretty true, especially when you're trying to promo to Masters. At least you don't have the Deep on your team though, right? Like, it could be worse. If you had Deep on your team, you're probably going to lose that one. Let's be real, Deep would probably get his account banned for sexual harassment mid-game, and then you would just lose a teammate, and you're definitely done for at that point. Your beads have failed you. Waiting patiently for Kumbhakana's 12-second CC chain to end. Yeah, just punching the wall. Yeah, that's what we all want to do. But hey, at least it DRs a bit now. You know, his root didn't used to DR, but it does now. Kumbhakana is kind of painful, I agree. Name a more iconic duo. That is Freya and Cerberus. I love how the images are like insanely low res in this one as well. It actually adds to the quality of the meme. Yeah, so obviously in reference to that one time, one of the high-res employees went rogue and posted on the Smite Twitter account that Cerberus was attempting to smite Freya's tight pussy. Not high-res proudest moment, but definitely one of their funniest ones. This guy definitely got fired. Be professional with the Twitter account. Is this another one? 2 memes in a row that's basically the same meme. Be professional with the Twitter account. High-res victory together. High-res employee in deep thought. We have caught Cerberus smiting Freya's tight pussy, and they immediately just gets dragged away. Yeah, so as I said in the previous one of the greatest Smite memes of all time, let's be real. Me with 70 hours of Ares and Smite.
Neuron activation. Me with Ares ult. Monkey sees action. The enemy team.
Oh, classic monkey meme. They never get old, they never get old. True monkey brain Ares. Patch feelings? Enjoying bit of the new patch and then Thor just appearing out of nowhere, absolutely one-shotting. Yeah, that buff's pretty insane, dude, I have to say. I think people are overreacting to it slightly. Like, it's not the most broken thing in the world. But yeah, adding damage to Thor, well, it makes him so strong. Considering, like, he wasn't even that weak already. Like, people seem to have the perception that Thor was struggling. I really don't think he was. But yeah, that's like a pretty huge buff, I'm not gonna lie. Mid laners are cowering in fear right now. Even from solo, like, Thor is really good now because he has that extra, like, burst damage in team fights, an extra way to proc Heartseeker from your solo build. Just like super good. No comment needed? Yeah, no comment from me either. Just gonna accept this meme as it is. Defend! Enemies at the fire giant! Defend! Marge Simpson pointing towards the fire giant. Is that a Skyrim, like, steel sword? And then you got Susano, you got Kumbhakana, you got Medusa, you got Osiris, all on absolutely no HP. Yeah. See, what would happen if you actually tried to defend fire giant there is you just get wiped and you lose the game instead of just losing fire giant. I've seen it happen way too many times, even in pro games. Never got this. Which one moves across the map faster without using abilities? Literal god of speed canonically moves faster than light and sound, a random mortal in full heavy armor. I mean, without using abilities, this actually isn't true. Like, the only reason Arthur has so much mobility is because he can cancel his lunge into more abilities that also have mobility on them. Like, granted, Mercury would move faster if he was ulting and stuff, but yeah, in terms of actually, like, base movement speed, Mercury is faster, and if you are using completely no abilities, because if you're just chaining auto attacks on Arthur, it doesn't work that way. You have to cancel the lunge into an ability and then do another one. You can't just lunge into lunge into lunge. You'll be slower than just walking by doing that, so this meme, actually not true. I just thought I had to explain that as an Arthur main. But yeah, especially back in the day when Mercury wasn't the fastest ground speed god in the game, and like Kronos and Vamana and a few others were actually faster than him, this one would have been pretty funny. That's a lot of damage. Enemy Scylla, 1-2 ult combo on him, Kuzenbo with Thorns, chokes on you, I'm into that shit. Yeah, let's be honest, true Kuzenbo enjoyers are real masochists. Lord forgive me, Manakalani, I'm going to build attack speed on Maui. There's nothing to forgive, Thurston the Magician, there's nothing to forgive. I'm something of a comedian myself. When I get to the totem for my team and say out of mana cancel that, I've achieved comedy. Oh, that's a good one, I like that. That's almost as good as It's a Trap, I'm on it. One of the true classic VGS memes. Imagine if I fed. The jungler apologizing to me when I have top everything after they flamed me at the beginning for picking Ymir solo. I'm sorry, don't be sorry, be better. Yeah, honestly, that's one of the best feelings, when someone BMs you, like, right at the start of the game, like, if you die for first blood, or if you make a bad play at the start, or if you pick, like, a troll pick, and then you actually just end up dominating, going, like, 19-1. It's, like, the absolute best feeling, because you know they can't say anything back to you. Like, they cannot chat back, because they've just been humiliated. Anyone else suffer from this? We're all level 20. We're all level 20. We're dead even in a 4v5. We're dead even in a 4v5. A 5v5 will let us win the game. A 5v5 will let us win the game. We're all level 20. We're dead even in a 4v5. A 5v5 will let us win the game. I'm just going to go off on my own and get killed by the entire enemy team. Oh, the amount of times this happens in Conquest and the game is thrown by it is ridiculous. People just do not know how to group up in that game mode, man. They just want to play arena on a larger map sometimes, and I get the want to be able to do that, but you just can't. You're going to get picked off, you're going to feed, and then you're just going to lose. Well, time to send Hi-Rez my 3-page buff beads please essay. Mobility-based god mains after Kumbhakana's cooldown buff. I'm tired, boss. Yeah, who wants to see Kumbhakana get buffed, man? Like, really? That guy is so toxic. I hate playing against Kumba. Like, no one wants to see that guy buffed. Do you know the definition of insanity? Einstein's definition? Me at the start of a Conquest game, 67 minutes later, and he's just absolutely wanting to die, dude. Yeah, this is probably one of the most relatable memes I've ever seen on r/gank, dude. Holy shit. Long Conquest games just absolutely drain you, man. Like, by the time it's gone like 40 minutes or more, I just want out at that point. Like, I would happily lose the game unless it's ranked. I mean, my precious ranked points, I need those. But in random casuals, I would just happily let the enemy team end the game after like 40 minutes. I don't want to play a game that's that long. Although, to be fair, there's two different types of insanely long Conquest games. There's the ones that are really competitive, and the only reason they haven't ended is because both teams are really equal and playing really well, and they just can't manage to like get a clean wipe and end the game. But then there's those other Conquest games where the only reason the game hasn't been ended is because both teams are absolute garbage and never group up and like can't actually win the game. Like, don't know how to actually siege. Those are the worst kind of ones where you end up looking like this. And Pyromancer if I'm physical. Fed soul laners. Behold, enemy back camp, speed buff, mid laner beats, totem, and both blue buffs, my stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's just the only way to actually, like, push your lead and get something done as a solo laner nowadays. Like, if you just take enemy back camps on cooldown and enemy speed on cooldown, like, you might not get noticed as, like, one of the hard carries of the game, but, like, you are hard carrying that game, realistically. Like, if you're proxying every wave and the enemy jungler has no back camps, they're gonna feel that. Like, I've been on the receiving end of this where my solo laner's getting bodied, and every time I turn up to my back camps, there's some fucking last phantom tier walking away from them with all my XP. It's just the worst, and it really actually does put you behind a lot, so, like, people always ask me, like, how do you get a lead and, like, push your lead in solo? This is it, basically. Oh my god, tanks are OP. Slight nerf to an ADC item. ADC mids. Oh, so true, man. They get, like, infinite buffs, percent pen on every single item, crazy attack speed even with crit builds. As soon as they get one nerf, though, oh, it's done. It's done. But yeah, nerf every single tank item in the ground, boys, up, right? But I think that's where we'll end it for today's meme review. I did a couple extra ones this time because there was a few from, like, last month that were still on the top links from the past month, because I think it's not been quite a full, like, 30 or 31 days since I did the last meme review, so we had to skip a couple of those. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a fun one, I have to say. Some very good memes this week. We will, of course, upvote all of these, and If you want to check out even more memes beyond the ones that I have covered today, obviously check out the r/Gank subreddit. There's some very funny guys on here, some funny memes. And I will catch you guys in another one later on. Have a great day, and peace out, you nerds.